Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a mid-month check-in reading for the fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, so like to start off, what I'm seeing is a rabbit, but like a really active rabbit, almost like Energizer Bunny. So like you could be kind of really anxious or just doing a lot. That's kind of what I get from that. You could be like anticipating something coming in here, and that's got you either anxious or like on the move. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Fire signs. All right. Okay, I'm getting this kind of darkness. Wait a minute. Okay. So you could be keeping quiet here about what it is you're trying to manifest. For some of you, this could be because you're worried that it won't come to pass. Right? And it's like on the surface. You may be holding it together or like putting on this face as if everything is okay, but it seems like something is eating at you here. It could be because you may not be seeing things manifesting as you hope or as you'd hoped, and it's got you a bit worried, a bit anxious. Some of you could be feeling a bit lost here. You got the Eight of Swords showing up. But I kind of get like with this darkness, like almost like an uncertainty about what it is that you want. Or for some of you, it gives me like, you know what it is that you want, right? I'm just seeing someone kind of pointing to something. But it's like you may not be speaking it. Or if you are kind of speaking, it's like you could be speaking negative over yourself or over what it is that you want to create. Yeah. For some of you here, you've just gotten maybe restless or impatient with the process. And you may not be seeing things kind of manifest or grow as you want them to or as quickly as you want them to. And because of that, you're questioning yourself. You're doubting. Yeah. But for some of you here, it could be that you're like, you could be doubting the divine here. You could be doubting your connection to the divine. Or, yeah, could be having doubts about your faith, about your beliefs here for some of you. Right? Yeah, for some of you, this could have to do with your spiritual path. You could be feeling a bit lost, right? Especially with this Eight of Swords showing up here. You could be wanting to see more fruit or more results, more growth. But at this time, you may be feeling a bit lost or disconnected from the divine. Right. And if so, it's like you need to kind of get back to like your rituals, your practice, the things that you do that help you feel grounded and connected to the divine, help you feel centered, right? So this is like, cleansing yourself, getting out in nature, putting your feet into the grass, really spending time, at your altar, or, in meditation, in prayer, whatever it is that you do. Because you may have like wandered from that. Right? It could also be that it just may be time for you to really kind of connect back with like learning, reading books, or, studying, really having some kind of schedule or routine that helps bring you back to the present, rather than focusing so much on the future or the past. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out here. What we got? Yeah, it's like keep your head up. Things are going to get better. It's just really, I feel like important that you keep your head clear here. Right, doing the things here that it's almost like doing the things externally that help you to feel good internally, right? But also like switch that too as well, like taking care of your inside rather than focusing so much on like how you look or how people perceive you in some way, but making sure that you're good internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Physically. It's not just about like your physical being. It's like making sure everything that is intact on the inside. Okay. Let's see what else you got. Oh, you can't even see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, it's like some of you here may be really wanting to see change very, very quickly. And it's like I feel like there's a need for you to, one, really focus on just doing the things that are within your control, focusing on taking things a day at a time, a step at a time, not getting too ahead of yourself, and making sure that you're actually listening to any wisdom or any guidance that you're receiving, be it through downloads or messages, synchronicities, signs, whatever it is, and actually implementing that wisdom, right? And utilizing the things that it is that you've learned thus far, right? Rather than focusing so much on like trying to get to the next best thing or trying to move ahead, right? You're going to progress, you're going to move ahead, but it kind of starts first with you using what you got to get what you want. Okay? Right? It's like your ancestors here really want you to focus on your healing rather than focusing so much on like outcomes. You'll get the outcome, right? It's just focus on actually doing the work, and everything else will come as it is meant to. But it's like making sure that you're also celebrating your wins, right? You've grown, right? Don't forget that. Like, you may be focusing so much on everything that you haven't done or everything that you haven't accomplished, and it's like that's kind of keeping you kind of stuck in a cycle or another, keeping you feeling stuck or feeling like you're not progressing, you're not moving, when in reality you are. It's just things take time to really manifest, to really get here in the physical. But really make sure that you're paying attention to how much you have grown, how much you have accomplished, and to keep at it, right? Don't kind of give up when you're not seeing things as quickly as you'd hoped, but to keep going, right? Because it's like it's a need for consistency here. Right? And there may be people around you here that, or I kind of feel like this is mostly mental here for most of you, but it could be people around you that may kind of put negative things into your head or make you think that you can't accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish, right? You may see something, you may hear something. It could also be like social media, whatever it is, right? Just make sure that you're keeping your head clear here, and that you're not kind of getting caught up in any doubts or fears about what is or isn't going to happen. Okay? But I kind of want to pull some bones. I've been learning bones, y'all, and I want to use them more. So let's see if we get any other messages for you here. Yeah, so it seems like in the past you were like really focused on other people, be it their needs or doing for them or their thoughts, whatever it is. And it's time for you to really start focusing on yourself. Yeah, it's like you have this connection here with your ancestors, but you may be allowing your doubts or these kind of naysayers to kind of come in and get into your head here. right? So I feel like it's important that you be mindful of who it is that you're sharing things with. Not to say like, oh, you know, keep your mouth shut. No, it's just like, if you feel like when you're around somebody and you tell them something and they just got something negative to say, then maybe, you know, you don't need to be sharing certain things with those people. It's like you need to find people that are more supportive here, that understand you better, and that want to kind of see you grow, want to see you flourish in whatever path that you choose to take, right? And it could just be that you need to find more people who are interested in the things that you're interested in, or who have, you know, similar thoughts or ideas or beliefs as you. And for some of you, it just may be that it's time for you to just kind of be by yourself, so that you can really start to understand yourself and really connect with yourself and the divine more, right? To really connect with your ancestors here, so you can kind of trust them more, to build that relationship, to build that connection a bit stronger. Because I feel like that may be affecting your manifestations as well here. Okay, but I'm going to pull a card for each sign here, just as some advice. So let's see, let's get a card of advice for Aries. Oh, wait. Oh. So we have here flow. So it's like you need to get with the flow more, y'all. Yeah, it's like you need to be more present here. Like, you maybe for Aries. Okay, look. Bottom of the deck here, we have reflection. So I feel like you may be spending a lot of time either focused on the past or the future. And it's time for you to be more present, right? Because being present allows you to flow. It allows you to kind of really see where it is that you are, see where it is that you come from, but, you know, allow yourself to move more easily, rather than focusing on, you know, the what ifs or the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the doubts, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so your advice, flow, right? So be more present. Let's see what it says. It says, tune in, vibrational connection. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like clearing your channel here, right? So if you're like focusing on like you want to maybe grow your connection to the divine, or get clearer messages, whatever it is, right? It's like, in order to do so, you have to be more present. You have to make sure that you're not kind of like stuffed up or stopped up with like junk, you know, any kind of worries or doubts or insecurities, right? Really focusing on kind of clearing that out first, so that things can flow through you more easily. Okay, and then let's see, Leo. Oh, that is way too many. Okay, I'll take it. Fine. So we have attempt, sabotage, and bounty. Bottom of the deck. Let's see. We have Hanukkah. Yeah, I feel like this is okay. So Leo. It's important that you spend more time celebrating yourself and celebrating how far you've come, celebrating how much you've grown, right? Because I feel like here with this sabotage, you may be focusing so much on everything that's wrong with you, or everything that you feel you know, yeah, it says cut away negativity, everything you feel you're not good at, or whatever it is, and that's stopping you from moving forward here. And so it's like there's a need for you to really place more value on yourself and everything that you've done, and you know, see yourself as worthy of all the things that you want. And it kind of starts by just really connecting with yourself, spending time really understanding yourself and growing that connection with yourself. Okay? Yeah. But I feel like it's also like it says reward here, making sure that you're you know, rewarding yourself for all the good things that you do, right? So I feel like if maybe you, I don't know, you struggle with consistency, right? Maybe you know, kind of like treating yourself like a little kid, right? Rewarding yourself, giving yourself a sticker, or like, you know, taking yourself out for ice cream when you know, get your work done, or you go out and you work out, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? So that you can kind of reinforce. It's like positive reinforcement. There we go. There's like a need for positive reinforcement here to kind of reprogram your mind to want to do the good things, to want to do or even like to want to do the hard things, you know what I mean? Okay, but that's Leo. So let's get part for Sagittarius, and then I'm gonna close this out. Okay, so these came out in the reverse. So we have Conquer and Journey, bottom of the deck. We have Improve. So this seems kind of like shadow work here, like really going within. Like facing your fears, looking at your shadow, looking at those aspects of yourself that maybe you kind of shove down or repress, like either negative habits or negative beliefs about yourself, about where it is you come from, the things that you've been through. Really kind of seeing the value in those things, rather than wanting to rid yourself of them, kind of really accepting them and seeing them as beneficial to you and your journey forward, right? Rather than focusing so much on like how much you need to improve, like right, bottom of the deck we have Improve here. It's like just allowing yourself to be, and really starting to focus on understanding or getting to know those aspects of yourself that you really don't like, or that you really wish weren't there, and really seeing the value in them, right? Because it's like you can't get rid of them. I mean, you can try, but you can't, for real, for real. You can only learn to work with them. Okay? But that's all I have for you, fire signs. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to head over to summertimetarot.com to book that. The link is in the description box below. Okay? But I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.